Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and I'll be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow is going to be all about getting our twist on. This is for all levels, so anybody is welcome to join us today. We're going to start in an all fours position. So, whenever you get ready, go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful all fours position. Making sure that the hips are over those knees and the shoulders are over the wrists. Once we get here, go ahead and grip those fingers into the mat, really feeling into where you are, allowing the focus to come to the breath. Nice steady inhales and exhales through the nose today. We're going to go ahead and do a wrist warm up. So let's go ahead and just start with circles here. I'll tell you when to reverse the circle. While you're doing this, making sure that we are gripping into that mat, really firing up the muscles in the hand and the wrist. Let's reverse that circle, so take it the opposite direction. Continuing to grip in the mat, pushing through those shoulders still. Beautiful. Go ahead and point them towards the outside edges. Nice little rock left or right. Point them towards you, rock back and forth. Doing a wrist warm up is always just so good, especially whenever we do any sort of plank or down dogs. It's really nice to warm our wrist up, even if it's just for a second. Go ahead and sit back on those toes, give those hands a little shake. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, open up that twist to the right. Breathing. Inhale, arms back up. Open up that twist to the left. Nice inhale and exhale here. And arms back up. And walk them forward. Tuck those toes and send the hips up. Downward facing dog. Once you get here, go ahead and give your dog a nice little walk. Stretching through those hamstrings and the shoulders here. Maybe coming in for stillness, whichever you prefer. We're going to stretch the outer IT band, so go ahead and bring this left foot and bring it towards the right. So we're coming onto the outside edge of this left foot. Now, the further you walk it up, the more you're going to feel your outer IT band fire up. And that's what we're trying to do here, twisting these legs, really working those bands. You can allow this foot to roll into the outside edge. And just find where that feels nice for you. And of course, we breathe love and energy into the place that may be pulling or is tight. And release that foot. And let's try for the right leg now. Finding that stretch all along the outer edge of our leg. Our IT bands can cause us to be very stable, or they can really create some pains for us if we don't ever stretch them out. Beautiful. Release. Go ahead and take those feet to the outside edges of the mat. We're coming in for a down dog twist here. So go ahead and take the right hand to the right ankle or calf or wherever you can reach on that opposite leg. Looking under the shoulder. And breathing and smiling. Release and go to the other side. Left hand to right leg or the ankle or the shin. Beautiful. Go and release that left hand. Back up and go ahead and bring those feet back in to the middle of the mat. We're going to roll forward and come into an all-fours position. Once you get here, we're going to sweep that right hand up towards the sky. Oh, and then we're going to thread that needle through this left arm. Once you get down onto that shoulder, this left hand can come up towards the sky and go above your head, or you can try to grab your right thigh. Whatever feels good for you here. Breathing into that belly. We are really giving the digestive system a massage today. And our breath helps those massages. If you are bound up with that left hand, go ahead and release it back up. And then use it to press you up. And that right hand sweeps back up towards the ceiling. And release. Other side. Left hand sweeps up. And we thread the needle over here through the right. And bring in this right hand either up towards the ceiling, out long in front of us, or trying to grab for that left thigh. Whatever feels right for you here. Breathing into that belly, deep inhales and exhales. If you are bound up, go ahead and release that right hand back up towards the ceiling, and then pushing through that right hand, left hand sweeps back up towards that ceiling. And release. Very nice. Coming back into our all fours. Go ahead and send the legs back. You can come through a plank, or you can come just straight down to your belly. Once you get here, we're just going to pull up the right leg. I like to sleep like this. And then I'm going to lift up my chest, and I'm going to take this right hand. Now I'm going to take this left hand under me and lay on this left shoulder. Yes, this is nice. So we are stretching through this right hip, and we're also stretching through the left shoulder. Beautiful. This feels so nice. Go ahead and push yourself back up. You're going to send that right leg back. And go ahead and pull that left knee up. Oh, yeah. Stretching through that hip. Should feel so nice. And here we go. Laying on our right shoulder. One shoulder is always going to be tighter than the other. And that's okay. My right shoulder is definitely my tight shoulder. It's my strong shoulder too, of course. Hip and shoulder stretches. So lovely. Go ahead and push back up here, sending that leg back. And we're going to come through, finding ourselves in a downward facing dog. Go ahead and find some stillness here. Once you get it, allowing the stretch through the shoulders, just breathing in and out. Big, deep breaths. Okay, we're going to hop, step, walk, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, we fold over both of the legs. You can ragdoll here, hanging just heavy, or you can interlace opposite elbows. Maybe putting your hands under your feet, grabbing the toes with the peace fingers. Just allowing yourself to enjoy this forward fold. Very slowly, we are going to peel ourselves up to standing. Head and neck come last. Oh yeah. So we're going to bring this right leg into figure 4. So crossing that ankle over that knee. If you want, you can sit back in like a chair, figure 4 here. Hands can be at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And if it feels like this is not enough, you can do an open twist here towards the right. Really challenging us here. Seeing what it feels like. Breathing. Beautiful, release and come back to standing. Beautiful, let's try on the other side. So bringing this left leg over, finding our figure 4, hands at heart center and sitting back here. Really feeling that stretch in that hip, that outer hip. And maybe once you get here and you feel comfy, you can try to open up. Like I said, we are challenging ourselves here. And we should be smiling and happy even if we are falling. It's all part of our journey here on this mat. Beautiful, release and inhale. Coming back into our forward fold. Once you get here, plant that right hand in front of you, in between your feet, about 6 or 8 inches forward. Inhale, left hand up, right knee bends. So left hand's up, reaching, right knee is bent. You should feel this on that left leg. And of course, your digestive system is most certainly thanking you because we are twisted and breathing. Beautiful. Release and plant that left hand where that right hand was. Go ahead and inhale that right hand up and bending through the left leg. Feeling this all in the right leg now. Breathe. Inhale in that belly. And exhale to let it all out. And on your next exhale, we release back into our forward fold. Yes. Ever so slowly, we're going to come down through a seat. We're going to come in for boat pose. So wherever you're normally at, you've always got options in boats. We're either here Or we're here. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Wherever you are, my legs are shaking. I want you to bring your hands at heart center if you can. If you're back here, you can just kind of twist with us like this to feel that in the obliques. Otherwise, hands are coming at heart center and we're twisting 20 times. 1, 2, 3. Try just to twist the upper body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug those knees in. The core and the back probably felt that the most, and that's pretty much what we were doing. You can rock and roll here, or you can just come onto your back, whichever feels okay for you. But you know, I like the spinal massages, and this playful motion is so good for our backs and our inner core muscles, and it's one of my favorites. So once we land here, we're just gonna pull up those legs, really feel them. And now we're coming in for our supine twist. So what we're gonna do is send that left leg out long, grab that right knee, and pull it over towards the left. Right hand goes out long. If you want to take this just a bit deeper, you can straighten this right leg into a more of an extended supine. That's like a hand to foot pose. Take your gaze towards that right hand. Go ahead and close those eyes down. Really feeling into that outer hip and this twist. Slowly coming back through to center. Go ahead and hug both the knees in again. And we're going to send that right leg out. And we're going to take this left knee across the body. Left hand goes out long. And then the same options. If you want to straighten this left leg, take a more extended supine twist to be my guest. Making sure both the shoulders are on the mat. Go and shut those eyes down. Allowing that breath to come back to its natural ebb and flow. My digestive system is talking to me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Slowly go ahead and come back. You can hug those knees one last time if you want. I'm going to send them out long. Go ahead and inhale those arms up towards the top of the mat. I was about to say the ceiling. And then go ahead and walk your upper body over towards the right. And then walk your legs over towards the right. Side body stretches. Should feel really nice down that whole entire left side body. And back through center. We're going to come all the way over to the left with that upper body. And then walk the legs over. Now we are getting our right side body stretch on. And gently we come back in for our Shavasana. Legs out long, tuck those shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale here through the mouth. Thanking yourself for showing up, doing the work. Your digestive system is sure to thank you as well. Showing up is the hard part. But when you keep showing up for yourself, you create a healthy habit and it's hard to say no to it. So way to go to you for creating healthy habits for yourself. This is one of the biggest acts of self-love, spending time with yourself, bettering yourself. Go ahead and bring your right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Maybe feeling your heartbeat. Definitely feeling the air moving into your belly and out of it. You are here right now, and you are amazing. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. I look forward to meeting you back on this mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.